Well, hey there, it's David Breslow back here with you. I am the founder of Performance Success Strategies and the author of Wired to Win. And it's my great pleasure to continue bringing you another edition of the Dose of David. So today, I want to talk about something that comes up quite often with my clients. And it is making the distinction between what is comfortable and what is familiar. Many times as I'm working with clients, because we're always talking about, of course, the tools for empowerment and how often people are kind of falling back asleep, back into circle one. If you happen to have seen that video that day, they slip back into circle one, which is basically governing all of their old habits, all of their old beliefs and limitations, negativity and fear and things like that. So it's real easy for us to slip back into that. And my sports clients, my corporate clients, my entrepreneurs, and the entertainers that I work with find themselves slipping back. And each time we talk about it, they use the word comfortable. They will say to me, well, Dave, I guess I keep slipping back to what's comfortable. And so every time they do that, and here's the point I want to make with you here today, I want you to really make a distinction, because think about it. When we slip back into negative habits or sabotaging ourselves in some way, which we all do, and we describe that as being comfortable. Well, I guess I just go back to what's comfortable, right? Well, think about it. No, you don't. Tell me what's comfortable about when you sabotage yourself, or when you get angry, when you get frustrated and you get short with people, you get negative, you get sarcastic, you get jealous, all these things that we all do as, being human. We call these things slipping back into what's comfortable. Can you tell me what's comfortable about that for yourself? Every time I ask a client that, they kind of hesitate for a moment and go, nothing. There's nothing comfortable about it. I could be talking to anybody and they can give me one of their stories about when they slipped back into circle one, when they got back into that old habit of being where they're comfortable, what they think it's comfortable. But then once they're confronted with my question, can you tell me what was comfortable about that scenario where you struggled and you sabotaged yourself and you were all stressed out and you were causing all sorts of difficulties with your relationships and so on and so forth? And the answer is, there wasn't anything comfortable. I'd say, that's right. There's nothing comfortable about these things. Nothing comfortable about these things. What they are is familiar. Please make that distinction. They're not comfortable, they're familiar. And they're only familiar because you slip into these circle one habits so easily. And the reason that you can do that and then come out at the other end and go, see, I told you this was going to happen, or see, I told you I have this problem, or I told you this wasn't going to work out. Some people call that self-fulfilling prophecy, which it really is when you understand the laws of how human beings produce outcomes. It is self-fulfilling prophecy. But what we're really talking about here today is not being comfortable, being familiar. All of those negative things are familiar to you, believe it or not. Even if they hurt you, even if it's not comfortable, even if you struggle and you stress and you strain, it's still familiar. And some people have a hard time wrapping their mind around that. Why would I do that? Well, you do it because it's familiar. You know exactly what's going to happen. There's no mystery there. So I'm constantly asking folks to consider being comfortable with the mystery, because what you want in circle two, of course, in my language, circle two, what you want is in circle two, and that's a mystery to us. We say we want it, but we don't know what that experience is like. So it's a mystery. So what do? We default back to what's not a mystery, which is what's familiar to us. Even if it hurts us, even if it's negative, even if it takes us away from what we say we really want, we are familiar with it. Do you get it? There is something about familiarity that makes it easy to slip back into it. But make no mistake about it, folks, there is nothing comfortable about it. So please make a distinction between those two words. That's what I'm asking you to do today. Take a look at these things you might slip back into out of habit and out of being asleep. If you look at my other video about that, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But we slip into these things out of habit, about being asleep, and then we describe them as going back to what's comfortable. Believe me, you're not comfortable. It's familiar. That's all it is familiar. take a look at your own life. Take a look at your own situations that you slip into. Ask yourself, is this really comfortable? Pretty sure you're going to find out the answer is not really. There's nothing really comfortable about that. That was uncomfortable as anything. But is it familiar? Yes, it is familiar because you've done it many times. We've rehearsed it. We've practiced it. We have experience with it. We know exactly what's going to happen when we get into that negative state. We know exactly what's going to happen. There's no mystery at all. So I'm asking you to first make that distinction and then ask yourself, can I be comfortable with the mystery? Because it's in the mystery is where everything you want. That's where it is. It's in the mystery. It's in the mystery. So that's today's message in this dose of David. Please make the distinction between comfortable and familiar. Okay? I think it'll open up a lot of doors for you. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And of course, as always, you're welcome to visit me at www.davebreslow.com. There's some free stuff there for you, a great free training video, the 3 secret strategies that empower people practice to design the lives that other people only dream about. That doesn't have to be you anymore. You can use the rules and laws of empowerment to literally create the life that you desire. So I look forward to speaking to you next time. Hope you have yourself a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Take care.